going to answer two questions that I get often. So the first one is, what if it's not in my qadr to get married? And number two is, what if I'm losing patience during the wait? Okay, so to answer number one, what if it's not in my qadr? I would say, what if it is? What if it is in your qadr? You don't know your own qadr, right? So why choose to think negatively? That type of thinking leads to hopelessness, and it leads to just giving up on the whole idea. It's basically similar to, let's say, you're looking for a job, and every single day you keep getting rejected, but you don't give up. Eventually you're going to get a job and you're going to make money. But during that rejection process, if you getting rejected, if you put it in your brain, hey, maybe it's not in my qadr for me to get a job, you'd give up, you'd quit, you'd be hopeless, you'd stop trying to apply for jobs, and you'd stay broke. So it's the same thing. The shaitan always wants to, make you negative, make you hopeless. So I would say, think positive. What if it is in your qadr? Because you don't know your qadr, so you might as well think positively, right? So what I would say is, always have husn al-dhan billah. Always have good thoughts of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah said in Hadith Qudsi, I am as my slave thinks of me. So if you think positively about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that's what you'll get. If you think negatively, that's what you'll get. So if you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to give me an amazing spouse, a great marriage, that is what is going to happen. Make dua for that. Believe Allah is going to give it to you, and Allah will give it to you. I know shaitan is going to whisper to you, it's never going to happen, it's taking too long. I need you to put all of those doubts to the side and believe that Allah is capable of everything and anything, and things happen on Allah's timeline, not yours. Number two, I need you to start building your taqwa. Okay, so I need you to become a person who, if Allah prohibits something, you try your absolute best to stay away from it. And if Allah is pleased with an action, you try your best to do it. Build your own taqwa. Then ask Allah to give you someone who has taqwa, and Allah will give you that person. Because taqwa is the foundation of a healthy, loving, peaceful marriage. So build your taqwa. Number three thing I would tell you to do, increase your istighfar, because Allah promises in the Quran, istighfar brings kids, and marriage is a prerequisite for children. So increase your istighfar. And number four is pray qiyam al-layl. Keep asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, keep making dua, and know Allah is not going to leave you empty-handed. It goes back to having husn al-dhan. Keep having good thoughts of Allah. Be delusional in your du'as. Believe Allah is going to give it to you. Okay, so the number two question ties into the first one. What if I start to lose patience? I would tell you to detach from marriage. Detach from getting married. I know it sounds like I'm contradicting myself, but stick with me. I need you to be 100% okay with never getting married. Okay, that doesn't mean you're not going to get married, but I need you to be okay with the idea of never getting married. Why? Because sometimes what a lot of us do, myself included, is that we think marriage is the source of our happiness, the source of our fulfillment. But what I need all of us to understand is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the source of our happiness and the source of our fulfillment. The closer you get to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the more you work on yourself in terms of your dunya and your akhirah, the happier you'll be, the more fulfilled you'll be. Marriage and a husband and children are like a sprinkle on top. Okay? So don't make marriage the biggest focus of your life and put it in a place where only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is meant to be. Don't make marriage and a husband the source of your fulfillment and happiness, because Allah is the source of your fulfillment and your happiness. So I need you to detach from the outcome of getting married. Be completely happy on your own. Focus on yourself. Focus on your akhirah. Focus on your dunya. Once I started to do that, and once I started to shift where I placed marriage and where I placed Allah, and I fully understood that Allah is a source of my fulfillment and happiness, and I just let the whole marriage thing go, even though I was taking steps towards it. I was making dua, I was doing istighfar, I was praying qiyam al-layl, but I wasn't so attached to it anymore. that's when I eventually ended up getting married.